What's up guys? So, wind's crazy terrible today, but we've got a bit of sunshine and blue skies, so I thought I'll bring the buggies out for a quick blast. Now, I'm here on what is now a nature reserve, but what it used to be was a motocross track back in the day. Not an official one, it was just, we used to come up here with bikes and rag them round. So, I didn't find out how to get in there. Well, get the buggies out, get some footage. I made it down here. It's flooded. There's no way I'll get one of the buggies out in here and just sink. So I'm having to walk on the stupidly long grass just to stop myself from trashing my trainers. There's still some earthworks left from the old berms and jumps, and a load of tar tracks. So I reckon the locals have been coming down on their pit bikes, shredding it up. So we'll get to the top, where the top's got a bit of a dry trail. Let's climb out of here, get up to the top and get the buggies out in the dry instead. So, I finally found myself a park bench, got the goggles set up, the transmitter and the buggy. I've got the little camera strapped to the top, the little Firefly, so let's give it a rip. I haven't bought a memory card for the DVR, so we can't see that, but that's for fun anyway. You'll be able to see from the other camera. Let's roll that. So now I've had the FTX Outlaw for a blast quickly. I was running 2S power. Now we're on to the diddy little Dingo, which is just an absolute beast. was a good bit of fun out in the field, over in the nature reserve. I may have forgotten a memory card, so there may have been some footage I thought was recording, but didn't actually get recorded, so never mind, we'll make do with what we've got. Anyway, let's talk about the cars for a bit. So here we have the Ripmax Dingo with the shell taken off. As you can see, the first major difference between a stock one is it's got a brushless motor. It's running a 7000 kV 2430 brushless motor with a 25 amp speed controller. I'm running it on 2S lipos, and using the original. I'm using the original steering servo with just a FlySky receiver, but another number of modifications are the metal drive shafts. That's because they snap really easy when you're running brushless power, as we can see in here. So this is from today's abusing. I snapped the drive shaft inside there. So that'll be converted to metal. The other next modification is 1/10 scale touring car wheels. Now, Dromeda sell the hub conversion kit to convert the 7 or 8mm hubs into 12mm hubs, so you can run standard 1/10 scale touring car wheels. Other than that, this is pretty much bone stock with the electric swapped out. So you don't need to change the tyres. I just like having these chunkier ones. It seemed to make a bit more difference today. That steering servo is knackered as well, so I need to adjust all that back up. So that's the little Ripmax Dingo. As you can see from the video, it's pretty nippy, a lot faster than it was stock, and the battery lasts for ages. I can get sort of 2000 milliamp pack will last about 20 minutes. This is a 1500 pack. I know this is a 1300 pack, and that lasted about 15 minutes. And that included some serious runs up and down. It's still at 30%, I think. So yeah, that's the Dingo. And here we have the FTX Outlaw. Similar story again. I've converted it to brushless. This is a 3950 kV Racer Star brushless outrunner, in-runner, with a 45 amp ESC. It seems to be working fine for me, although it does do a serious amount of cogging. I think that's purely because it's too high a kV. The gearing's quite low. I'm going to change the gearing. I think I'm going to change the motor for a 3000 kV, like the stock version of the car. This was the brushed version I've upgraded, rather than buying it off the shelf as a brushless. So I'm going to change the gearing from 19 turn tooth to 23 tooth. The stock receiver that's in there, that bound with my FlySky radio, it's a AF HDS protocol, and I'm running it on a big 3S battery. Fast, a high discharge battery, and that thing keeps up plentiful. I mean, it's a 30 to 40 C 5.5 amp hour tourniquet, and that's only a 45 amp ESC, so that can supply more power than the ESC can draw, although somehow that ESC reckons it will be able to draw 100 amp at times. But other than that, the suspension setup's completely different to what it was stock, and that was because I was having issues originally with the brushed motor. I was having torque as it is accelerating, it lifts a wheel. It's because the diff's the wrong side. If the diff was the other side, I expect it would probably lift the other tyre, or whatever. So I'm not sure if that's because of the drive shaft lengths, like it is, or if it's just because I'm running so much power. But I set up the suspension originally for the brushed motors, and that made a big difference. As soon as I put the brushless in, it's just gone out the window, but it does tend to wheelie a bit more, which is quite nice. I am tempted to, well, they are running quite soft. I was tempted to just change the rear settings so it was very, very soft, and therefore it would just squat on the rear end, but it still lifts no matter what I try. So yeah, I'm going to give this a clean up. And that's the FTX, the Outlaw. So those are the two buggies that we took out today and had a quick blast. Both, like I said in the start of the video, I'll be running both on 2S and 3S. Now, I lied. The Dingo can only run 2S. Turns out the ESC and the motor can't handle 3S power. I tried it. It went into shutdown mode. And I thought I was going to burn something out. So, that's a no-go. Same as I've just got myself a 4S battery, and the speed controller for the Outlaw is 3S only, or 3S 2S. So anyway, those are the buggies and the modifications I've done to them. If you want to see the other video where I did the crazy ass spotlights, I'll stick it like here, so it should be here, and it'll also be in the description. So thank you very much for watching, and check out my other videos because I've got some cool stuff there as well. So yeah, bye bye.